What is going on, Tentacle? My name is Billy the Squid, and today we are going to talk about Black Myth Wukong. So, a few weeks ago, we got a pretty decently length trailer showing a lot of gameplay aspects, a lot of story piece aspects, and the game just looks so much more polished than what it did like 6 months ago whenever the game was originally like really gaining circulation and really gaining notice. And it seems like with every single one of these trailers that they put out, they just raise the bar more and more on what they're doing, at the very least graphically. Whether the gameplay and whatnot translates to that is up in the air, but at least from a visual standpoint, this is, if not the best looking game of all time, in my opinion. The amount of details that they're putting into it, the amount of like minor things that are definitely going to be PC melters, but if you have one of the high-powered rigs, you can really push your system to its absolute limits with this game. So we're going to watch through this. We're going to see what all goes down. Journey to the West and that kind of stuff is one of my favorite types of mythos, like more so than like a lot of like Greek or Roman mythology. I really like the Journey to the West like style. I love Wukong as a like god, demigod thing. It's all really neat to me. I'm not real well versed in a lot of it, but I do enjoy like looking up things that delve into that mythos. So I'm really interested to see what they bring into this table. Got some nice imagery. Begone! It would not be a proper action RPG if you weren't able to begone thought somebody off the cliff. Look at his fur! He just needs to scratches. Now, oddly enough, Wukong and like his looks himself are probably some of the worst looking aspects of this game, and that blows my mind considering how good everything looks and how good he looks specifically. I will say that his looks themselves are probably the worst out of the game. And that's mind-blowing to me. Yo! Did you guys notice that? I'm gonna try to cut this down to a minimum on the rewinding, but when this guy comes to life and he like waves his staff, I don't know if it's just cutscene based, but the snow actually moves with the blow of the weapon. That's neat. That's really neat. We'll see if we have more stuff like that. Down goes Frazier. Go get Big Monkey. Up here's another one. And we got schmacked. The combat looks a little off. I don't know if there's just like a slight delay between impact and like cues and stuff. Also, I'm never the biggest fan of like that kind of slowdown mechanic with whenever you make a connection, there's like that small slowdown to emphasize. I feel like there's better ways to emphasize weight and heft to an attack than doing a slowdown. Monkey with a big sword. Hell yeah. Oh, and he coming out strong. And he's also sick. Poor monkey. We're just gonna beat the shit out of a sick monkey. Yo, the snow mechanics, whenever he does that like wind whip, it like carves a path in the snow. That's neat. There's a little shade left behind whenever you do a perfect dodge, it looks like. That's pretty neat. That is so cool how it carves the snow out like that. And it wouldn't be a monkey fight without flatulence. That little Duke added into the fight. Combos are looking smooth and fluid. It looks like Wukong's actual movements are pretty good. Now this, while a lot of people are considering a Souls-like, this looks more, ooh, a little defensive spell so that you can catch your wind. I like that. And I like the effect for it too. It melted the snow around it. Pretty neat. I'm not sure what purpose that little shade whenever you do a perfect dodge actually is, but it is at least a cool visual effect. Back to what I was saying, though, a lot of people are saying this is a Souls-like, and it very well may share Souls-like similarities, but I'm seeing it more like a... if this is a Souls-like, it's more of a Sekiro-type Souls-like. I have a feeling that this is going to be entirely based around using Wukong's staff and upgrading it in ways along that. Oh, did we win? Nope. He's a trickster monkey. Yeah, it's all going to be based around using Wukong's staff, using his shape-shifting abilities, his the ability to extend or make bigger his staff. There's going to be more aspects like that, similar to how Sekiro, like, it focused in on the katana, but it branched out with, like, the prosthetic weapons and stuff like that. I don't like anything about this bird. I don't like anything about him at all. A real-life Tengu, it looks like. The graphical fidelity, though, is great. I like how the mustache and beard hairs are, like, flowing in the wind. It's very, very good. Okay, looks like this might be a little bit of shape-shifting. You turn into a bat, follow the bird. Really good showcase of, like, environmental. And a lot of people aren't going to be impressed with snowy environments and stuff like this just because they are so played out. But at this point, unless you go super fantastical and, like, otherworldly, most environments these days are played out. It's what you put in those environments that matter. And this environment has a giant electric dragon in it. Oh, this is neat. Wallopdom, is Wukong gonna be the game that makes the Souls dragon bosses look like child's play? Graphically, this is really cool. A lot of particle effects. A lot of different variations in the attack, and the fact that we're fighting it on a giant icy river top, and the ice is actually cracking underneath of our attacks, is really, really cool, too. I wonder if that's going to bear impact into the fight. Like, there's going to be a phase 2 that drops us into the lake or something. Or maybe our arena just shrinks up as we fight him. Dragon's attacks are so fluid, too. Just as you would expect from a dragon of this type. Lots of flowing. Aurelian Soul, but lightning. It's very, very cool. And those... Now, you see, this is the kind of weight and heft that I like to see. It still has that slowdown effect, but considering it's like pokes and prods to the head, and down he goes. You didn't have to do him like that, Wukong. Damn! Going all out. And up we go. You tried to dodge it. Didn't work. It's fine. We're still going. Considering this is an aerial boss and it doesn't look like the amount of times you can actually hit it are very high, I do like the fact that whenever you do hit it, it seems to have a lot of heft and meating. And just from watching this, I am learning this enemy's attack patterns. I think that goes to show something. It's not... This actually feels like something that's going to be in the game in this state. It feels thought out. It feels finished. Little laser beam, because who doesn't like a dragon with a laser beam attack? Looking at you, my dear. And up we go! It lights the whole arena on lightning. But we're just going to chill up on top of our staff and watch the spectacle, the fireworks. That is a gorgeous set piece, right? And hell yeah! I just want to watch this one more time, just because this is one of the coolest things. Not only are you evading the lightning on the ground, but you can translate this into a big wallop whenever he comes back down. And there it is. Ice cracks. We fall down, down, down into the icy lake. Very, very cool. And that brings us to the last part. It's a little triple threat showcase where we have two very real set pieces, followed by a little bit of wow. That That is a cool looking environment, a cool looking enemy. The amount of dueling and stuff that you're going to be able to do in this, again, it reminds me a lot of Sekiro with the very purposeful 1v1 combat. Yo, that's disgusting and cool at the same time. Bear! If we don't be able to tame that bear, I'm going to be upset. This is what happens when you take Kuma from Tekken and give him a ton of anabolic steroids. All right, what do we got for this last set piece? There's a bunch of Buddha-looking figures. I can't wait to get a translation just so we can learn a little bit more about what they're exactly wanting to do. It looks great. It looks very, very good, and it looks like a good next evolution for action RPGs moving forward. Epic Games exclusive, coming out sometime. We don't know. Is there more? Looks like there's quite a bit more. Monkey hurt. Monkey run. Monkey fall. It's okay, monkey. Monkey drag back. You know, something that's got Wukong running in fear is most likely not a good thing. If you know anything about the Wukong mythos. Looks very, very cool. I'm excited about this one. Like I said, this brings me in the mindset of a Sekiro, very intentional combat, but they're going to flesh that combat out so very strong that you're going to need to use every single aspect to get the most out of it. So, Black Myth Wukong, what do you guys think? Are you planning on playing this game whenever it comes out? Is your system even going to be able to handle playing this game when it comes out with all the particle effects, all the environmental stuff? That snowman, that entire snowfield boss fight with the monkey, beautiful, beautiful. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I will definitely be keeping an eye on this one. If any more news comes out about it or a demo, I will bring it right here for y'all. But until then, much love, Tekken Crew. Bye-bye.